Good day, fellow 49ers. It is with great pleasure that I stand here today to deliver my first State of the Associated Students address. My aim for the State of the AS is to utilize this great tradition to highlight ASI's accomplishments over the past year, discuss some of the current projects we are working on, and outline my 4 main goals as president of your Associated Students. Before that, however, let's reflect on where we are right now. We've reached the end of the first quarter of the semester, and while things may not necessarily be settling down, that confusing sense that comes with the start of a new year is beginning to simmer. No more getting lost to class. You know your roommate's name, your work, and school schedules are beginning to become manageable, and if your family is anything like mine, they have begun to memorize your class schedules and know the right times to call you. Classes, on the other hand, well, those challenges probably are just beginning. For many of us, quizzes, essays, projects, reports, tests, and midterms are just around the corner. But 49ers aren't quitters. We are here to succeed and be the best at whatever we do. Every day, I walk around this campus and see that confident smile on student faces that says, I've got this handled. Let's start this semester strong academically and finish even stronger. As many of you watching this know, almost 60 years ago, a group of students got together to create an organization to represent all CSULB students, committed to the principle of student self-determination. To this day, ASI continues to keep students first by offering some of the best services on campus and representing student interests on a myriad of committees, councils, and boards. Throughout the last 6 decades, ASI has had a great impact on the life of countless students. Each and every year, ASI provides numerous programs, events, scholarships, and various other services to the student body. In the past 12 months alone, ASI has had some amazing accomplishments. In the University Student Union, we've launched an after-hour study center, installed a lactation station, converted an outdated restroom into a gender-neutral restroom facility, installed an outdoor solar power table and charging station, and created space for the recently opened Dream Success Center. And on top of all this, earlier this year, the Best College Values announced their 2015 ranking for the most amazing student unions across the United States. And our USU ranked number 4, emphasizing our superior architecture, exterior appeal, facilities, interior appeal, and tradition. On the program side of things, the ASI Programming Board hosted our first ever ASI Big Event, where we invited superstar Miguel and special guest Wale to perform in front of a crowd of over 3,500 students. And just this past September, we presented the 15th annual Smorgasbord celebration, where we hosted just around 5,000 students and their guests, our biggest year yet. Switching gears a bit to the USU Program Council, this past year, they launched a new program entitled An Evening With. And since its introduction, we've had the amazing opportunity to hear the wise words of Magic Johnson, Tavis Smiley, and George Lopez. Tell me that's not an impressive list. On the financial assistance end, ASI has provided thousands of dollars through the Student Emergency Fund, Study Abroad Scholarships, the Student Research Fund, and the ASI Queer Advocacy Scholarship. And finally, on the advocacy front, ASI has continued to champion the student cause by working to ensure student oversight of student dollars at both the university and system-wide levels. This year, we've secured an agreement to work with CSULB administrators to review the usage of the student success fee. And at the system-wide level, your Long Beach State ASI led the charge to create a sustainable funding model for state and federal level advocacy through the California State Student Association, better known as CSSA. Along with highlights of all these major accomplishments, I wanted to pay particular attention to an achievement that falls directly in line with one of my main goals this year. As many of you know, our society is faced with countless numbers of significant problems that will have a great impact on our lives and lives of future generations. Like President Barack Obama said, we are the first generation to feel the effects of climate change, and the last generation that could do something about it. As scientists have told us time and time again, we are reaching a point of no return, and the time to act is now. I believe if we work together, our generation can change our current trajectory. Now, CSULB is doing a great job to create a more sustainable way of life. We have waterless urinals, tank water faucets, facilities powered by solar energy. A large portion of our green space has been converted into water-tolerant landscaping. We compost our trash in the USU. We operate a recycling center, and President Connolly has just announced that even more green landscapes will go California Gold as we begin to shut down wasteful water valves around this campus. We can confidently say CSULB is doing a lot. Around this time last year, ASI partnered with the Campus Sustainability Task Force to work with Outspoken Cycles and the ABUS Lock Company to make 100 quality U-locks available to the campus for only $5 upon bicycle registration. This has been one of our university's great accomplishments over the past year, not only in safety, but also in our effort to live more sustainably. I believe we can unite like this again on an even greater project. For those of you who commute to campus every day, imagine if free parking was made available near local bus stops, and instead of looking for parking for 30 plus minutes, you could bike or bus the rest of the way to campus. Imagine how this campus would look with less traffic, easier parking for those who need it, and everyone living just a bit healthier. Imagining this sort of CSULB is why I want to work with our campus partners to establish a bike shop on campus where we can offer low-cost bike rentals and repair bicycles for students caught in a jam. Simply put, with a bike shop on campus, I believe students will be more confident to ride. Which leads me to my second goal as ASI president, inspired by identifying another major problem I've noticed over the years. Students aren't able to get enough rest. In my 5 years here at CSULB, I've seen students take naps on our lawns, sleep in the library, fall asleep on their computers, sleep in the hallways, and yes, I've even seen students fall asleep on classroom desks. I believe we need a nap room on this campus. I wholeheartedly believe a well-rested student is crucial to students' ability to succeed in the classroom. Naps are proven to keep people relaxed, reduce fatigue, increase alertness, improve mood, and improve an individual's overall performance. By working together with university stakeholders and the student senate, I believe we must explore this option further. The third goal I would like to use this opportunity to highlight has to do with something that I think all of us struggle with: tuition and the rising cost of higher education. As I know, all of you watching this know, tuition has grown over 300% in the past decade. And I think I speak for all of us when I say enough's enough. I plan on working hand in hand with the CSSA to advocate to the California State Legislature for more robust funding for the CSU system and to put an end to these needless tuition hikes. Just this past year, CSSA relaunched the Stand with the CSU campaign, and together we pressure the legislature to give the CSU an ideal budget of $97 million. This year, we can fight together and try to do even better. In addition to improving our advocacy through CSSA, I want to make sure that what we are advocating for are things that you support. To accomplish this, I plan on holding town hall meetings open for all students to attend, where you'll be able to ask questions of your ASI executives and recommend changes you would like to see made on campus. Through these town halls, my goal is create a more visible ASI, breaking down any walls that may currently exist. The position of ASI president has allowed me the opportunity to meet many great and prestigious CSUOB alumni. And while in my role, I'm confident I can speak for days about how great ASI is. If you don't experience it yourself, you'll never know. When a student, past or present, tells me they've never heard of ASI or the work we do, it breaks my heart. I want students to know who we are, what we do, and all the great services we provide. Because after all, you are the shareholders. You pay the student fee. You are what inspires us, and you are the reason we are here. I would like to leave you with this. Last year, only 3 out of nearly 37,000 students ran for the position of ASI president. I think this is an unacceptably low number, and I want to see it grow. As an ASI leader at any level, you will be in charge of leading and representing the students of CSUOV, which from experience, I can tell you, is a very rewarding practice. Applications for elected or appointed office positions can be picked up in your ASI student government office in USU 311 during the month of January and the first week of February. I want to see students inspired by what we do. I want you to help us inspire others. If at any point during this speech you said to yourself, "That's interesting," or "I think I can do that," then you have what it takes. My success will be measured by the amount of students that work to make a difference in the life of others. Help me reach my goals and work to keep students first. Go Beach!